one. Hmm?
What's up?
You two get ready, come here. I don't know, something's up. I don't know if she's waking up or not, but...
These scans show this activity in the brain.
Agnes?
How's the internals as well?
Well, how are wounds?
Has there been any changes?
Besides the legs and the arm? No.
She's healing mostly fine, except for the arm, which we have yet to come to any conclusion. The rest is healing fine.
That's... We got anything ready in case she decides to run?
Indeed.
Okay. Agnes. Hey. You okay? Oh boy, where do we start?
What do you remember?
Everything.
Defy everything.
Well, I remember what happened. So much.
One thing at a time. Alright, you just woke up, so... You're not gonna run away on us, are you?
No.
That's good.
And I ran because I guess, put it lightly, haunted by something I did.
What do you mean?
Do you remember the day that you said you were missing a part of you?
Yeah?
Well, there was a fight on the outside with the whole beast thing. There was also a fight on the inside, and there was construct fighting me, and at first I didn't know who it was. Samurai looking. I didn't know what it was at first. Until it spoke, and it You were fighting me.
Huh? What do you mean I was fighting you?
You were telling me to stop.
Wait, what do you mean telling you to stop? What are you talking about?
The beast form happened as hunger took over. And I wanted to eat everything. I wanted to hurt people. You were trying to stop me. But I killed you. I didn't know. I really didn't know. I didn't want to believe it. And the void, because I didn't want to believe it, didn't accept it. It burned my eyes.
Anything else?
When I ran, because the reason I ran, I saw all of you as obviously the you I accidentally killed. Ran into the portal. Headache.
It's alright. Take your time.
So you ran for a portal, then what?
Trying to... Fuck. Trying to say it. Don't do this to me again.
No. What? See if what you saw in the crystal they remember.
Crystal.
You mean the crystal I picked up?
What?
Oh, no, sorry. What you saw when...
Oh. Did you encounter someone? Potentially another voidling?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
The signs point that there's something else, similar to you and Fumi's void, but something different was there. We managed to open the portal and follow you. However, there was a clear time dilation. We did I ended up sensing that there was more than just the void I'm used to with the two of you. There was something that happened, whether you remember it or not, especially now. You did suffer a concussion amongst many other wounds.
So I can feel.
Your right arm is currently unhealable. Because whatever this other voidling is, or this other presence, you currently carry two different voids. In trying to connect to you and rebuild the bones, I was rejected. Aggressively.
Fuck. Lovely. I can't catch a break, can I?
Hey. You're alive. That's what matters. Sadly, over here at the metaverse, there's no real break for us. But you got Dumbo on your side, so...
Quite a few of them, actually.
Well, main one. But yes.
We found you, and we left. You were brought here, and I took care of your wounds. Everything else will heal.
Killed me. What's that supposed to be?
Is your...
Sorry.
Please do not apologize. What matters is you're alive. We will work to get
You're
things
still here, so... The thing... how do I...
healed up properly and let you
What was
recover.
put on you when you were made undead? I thought that was
Can I sit
the
up?
vital place, basically.
No.
Let's try. Let me assist you.
And you don't remember?
Remember what?
For now, I have bandaged up your arm. Better to not have it moving around too much.
But she killed me.
Gotcha.
Would it be time to tell them how you function in that department?
My question is if that's not a metaphor,
I guess.
symbolizations and such.
What?
With defeating something that looked like Fumanori.
Didn't feel like it.
Wait. I'll tell you later.
Right. In any
For me-
case,
Isn't dead. If he would have died, I think most of us would have seen it. Plus, I think he would have also remembered.
it'll be the first time.
That too. Most likely there was something that did happen. I don't know if you told them about the thing you told us after.
That being.
What are you referring to?
You told us you felt different.
Oh yeah. Ever since after that, I felt
Correlated?
different wouldn't be the word. I just felt less.
Off.
So in a sense, you didn't actually kill him. Most likely, a connection or something got severed, or even lessened.
Still hurt to see. And it
I
didn't help.
fully know.
Didn't help. I had to do it twice. Fucking void. Fucking bitch. I can't.
Twice?
The void nagged me on, wanted to start a fight with me, and it worked. Just when I thought I had it, she...
So, the void nagged you for a fight.
Yeah. Made me fight her. The moment I was done, she turned into Fumi. Dead one at that.
Before or after?
After.
Okay. It's a bit to take in.
It'll be for all of us, but
Yeah.
for now, Fumi hasn't been turning into dust, so he should be fine.
For now.
I couldn't see it.
Oh, looks like you got visitors, Magnus. Hope you don't mind that.
No.
Also, one thing.
Hmm.
Sadly, in this place, you will also end up hurting each other. That Mayor did it to us. When I first met Fumi, that was the only thing I could do.
So I've heard. I've heard. You told me.
I'll get them.
Ready?
I hear some.
Yeah.
Knock knock.
Come on.
Come in.
One by one, please.
door.
One by one.
This
Yeah,
door does not
careful.
cooperate with us. Ugh, I'm
Don't get
stuck.
close to it. Stay back.
Go.
Hello, offer.
That works.
Okay.
Entrance.
It closes whenever I get close to it. There we go.
There we go.
At least I got the flowers safe. She's holding a vase of flowers. Specifically daisies, tulips, and lavender.
Wouldn't get
Ow.
touch you. We still don't know, but
What?
you can approach.
I wasn't sure if she was
I know how to
conscious yet,
hold
so
back.
I was just bringing some else.
Because
I
Nat would have
was-
beat me up if I actually hit you.
Uh,
And I'm this close, they can probably threaten me with another syringe.
What?
I have plenty of different sizes.
Stop. Stop.
I thought you only threaten people with bubble wrap, Natalia.
What?
It's
Don't
because I
threaten me
had
with
to.
that one. That one would be painful.
It's because I have to heal him twice with the bone regeneration.
Ah, bone hurting juice. Do you have like a table I could place this at, or?
There's a table right there.
Oh.
Got you some get well soon flowers. Wasn't sure if you would be awake by this point, so.
I appreciate it. How long was I out?
2 days. We found you on, well, Tuesday. You were out all Wednesday and now it's Thursday.
You doing that?
Oh, shit, sorry.
Okay.
I'm just glad you're alive.
Once you've caught up, we need to catch up.
How are you holding up?
Feel like that's a loaded question. They literally ran off on us.
Let's not bring that one up. It's
I
a lot
I
worse for
figured it
them
was
than
for a
we-
reason.
No.
As always, you're as much as diligent and tactful as a barrel rolling down a set of stairs.
I
If I'm a barrel, then
I
what the hell
would
does
be
it say
better.
about my comrades?
Bigger barrel.
They are a bigger barrel.
Noisier
They're
too.
spilling all the good wine.
Hey,
Nobody
come
said it
on,
was you.
I'm not that. They were referring to me.
No, I was
No, I
referring
was
to all
referring
of you.
to.
damn
Get
it.
off
I was
this
referring.
time.
I was referring to all the people I work with in general. Do you have any idea how stupid edgerunners can
I
be?
see that my attempt to jokes
Yes.
have once again failed. My apologies.
No,
I
you
think
didn't
it did.
fail. It's just more of the fact of
Fail.
I'll catch you slipping next time.
If you put enough banana peels, maybe.
It would be good if I
I
could
don't
move
want to
my
be Donkey
arm.
Kong.
I cannot move my fucking arm.
Just so you can get your mind off of that.
And I was just getting used to it. Fuck.
I think that would do
Haven't
some
seen-
good, at least.
Sounds like
This
getting comfy
in
with
a while.
something is a bad thing.
This
Big
being
madness.
oh,
Your eyes, the last time I see something like that on someone was an old friend from the shore, actually. I'm not sure if you remember, but someone by the name of Link.
I think I heard of the name.
I've heard of them.
My eyes.
Now we have a bigger shot.
Do you have a mirror?
Did before.
A mirror would
I
appear
didn't hear what
in
happened.
front.
Magnus, do you mind me
Oh, she
relaying
hasn't
what
seen
happened
herself yet.
to you?
By all means.
If you don't mind me listening in.
Hi.
I'm saying it
Of
here.
course.
That's why I asked both of them. When Magnus
Damn, I
awoke in
really
front of
am
us with the
fucked up.
injury, after a brief moment they saw all of us as Fuminori dead.
Huh?
So it's as I suspected then.
We both suspected
Hallucination.
that. Hallucinations, yes.
The reason being when they went through their phase of gathering memories, they saw what they did. They saw a big construct samurai. And after attacking it, it mortally injured it. From Magnus' words, killed it. It showed up to be Fumi. And I think you know which one I'm referring to, Frederick. The thing is, I don't think it was more death. If you remember the conversation we had with Fumi, you felt less after those events.
Mm-hmm.
I think it most likely severed or lessened the connection with the arm. More like it's turning into its own thing and
Might
forcing
I
him out.
add an additional theory? In the sense that it's becoming its own type of void. Perhaps it also absorbed a part of him? Part of his void? Further sustain itself?
I
That's
mean,
more
you
of a
might not
question.
be wrong. You're not wrong. Not only did I kill, I think I did consume him. As
also
much as I
seems to-
fucking hate to think about.
Hate Magnus in the sense of wanting it to beat them up until it showed up almost defeated again as defeated Fumi.
It makes sense that a parasite would hate its own host. Especially if it wants to take it over.
You were there. Did you ever get to see a construct?
Construct. I only remember fighting the monster, really. Don't really recall anything else.
The construct thing was more of
I imagined.
In your head.
I wonder,
hmm,
actually, From the sound of it, it looks like two things colliding at the same time.
One
Perhaps-
trumping the other.
Brain,
Perhaps
and then what's happening
Luminaries-
outside.
I mean, the void corruption got worse after this incident, so maybe the part that Magnus absorbed, since it was linked, was possibly acting, trying to keep the void from spreading further.
Maybe.
If I knew more about this stuff, I could maybe make more accurate theories, but
Also,
the kind of it's the kind of thing where it's dangerous to look into.
you have scarring, burnt ones on your face.
She explained it as the other her burnt it into her eyes.
As a nice indicator of not accepting that I killed a part of him.
We will see. I'm gonna check up on him. If you want to tell them more, you can.
I think they're having a little talk right now.
Do you
Yeah.
have an arm sling, Nat?
Of course. I'll set it up for you.
It's gonna roll the little chair to the side here.
I was
Gently,
gonna move closer over there.
gently move it in position. There we go. Now hold it.
How familiar are you with hallucinations, Magnus?
Not a lot. I think that was a first.
I can understand the shock of things suddenly morphing right before your eyes.
That's most likely
It
the
was-
reason.
Terrifying. That's why I ran.
Which is completely
I
understandable.
suspected it as a potentiality when I saw the scarring in your eyes, but I still wasn't sure until I got a confirmation.
Yeah.
I guess the best advice from someone who suffers from a similar condition: if you feel that something isn't right with your own vision, or even your other senses, try and logic out what might be happening and figure out if it's just your own brain playing tricks on you. Well, at this point, it's probably not your own brain. But
There's
different
a
this
lot
time.
lot of tricks that happened that day when I
When
was
it
in my own
comes
head.
to void, it becomes a semi-physical kind of hallucinations. It's there, in a way, more real than actual hallucinations.
It's able to assault much more senses than a regular hallucination.
Hallucination is made
More
from
like
the
a-
brain, while this is something affecting the brain.
I guess if things suddenly shift or change or don't seem quite right, try and figure out whether it's just something strange, metaverse, or an actual hallucination and try and fight it off. I can't really offer much. Other than that, I usually just try and avoid stressors but that's with what I suffer from. I can't say much when the source of this is a foreign entity.
Trying to fight. I feel that's all I've been doing with the void. Just fight it. I keep losing every time.
And that's how almost every voidling was.
In a
Something you might
sense-
not know yet.
Still is.
Something you might not know is that a little before we met you, Umi actually bonded with this. The rest of the time it was slowly killing it. The void has never been nice to its owners or host, as they say. It's been the case with every single voidling. Some have had it way easier than others, but even now you can see how Maxine and Pandora, Ares and the other one have separated. Not one, but they are
Ironically,
as well.
you also met Ratatosker.
Yeah, I remember that.
So,
God, you mentioned Maxine, and I just remember a part of.
you know how Fuminori managed to conquer it, or at least get to a point where it's stable?
I did, I asked, but with the case with me, it's completely different.
I mean,
He'll just have to fight like hell until he can figure out a
ain't it different
weakness.
for everyone with the void.
So
Yes, it is.
But that's the thing. There is a way, no matter how many differences there is.
Indeed.
You will continue to fall. You will continue to lose. But that is how you get stronger. As long as you make sure you're alive at the end of the day, you'll survive.
I think the more important thing to note here is that, well, while it's picking you apart, you also gotta pick it apart. Figure out which aspect of you it's trying to use. But the more important thing is, no matter how many times you get your ass kicked, if you give up, it's over.
I think when it's specifically
Sorry,
for
what?
your type of void, it's a fight of dominance. Every time you're standing and still yourself, you have won. Even if you are completely bruised up. But as long as you're alive and still yourself. Don't worry, I'll patch up pretty much everything. I, however, cannot cure death. But I think for now, they don't need more advice. They still need to recover.
Apologies for overstepping my bounds, then.
I have prepared a hover chair. It was mine before. I relearned how to walk. You'll be able to traverse most terrains, but it's not going to exactly do any racing.
That's fine, that will do. Thank you.
Indeed.
Just bugs me. It's happening again. I can't fucking remember after the jumping into the portal.
You suffered a
Probably on purpose.
concussion as well as blood loss.
I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't do that.
This is the second time. It's
I know.
most likely on purpose.
Yeah.
Something. Maybe it's
Yeah,
blocking
for
it.
sure.
As I
Having all the
stated,
influence probably the worst part about it. That's why it wants to hold you back.
I will state this again. There is two voids, and the secondary one rejected me aggressively. Meaning
The
some...
second one in there?
Indeed.
The hell?
Similar to theirs, but it is different. Notable difference. However, unlike going into any quirky meditations, maybe I can help out this time. But that is for later.
Is there a way to sequence and identify which void belongs to which person? Have like the equivalent of DNA?
Yes, but I don't know who it is. It's not mine, it's not Fumi's, and it's not hers.
That's the thing. We also don't have knowledge if it's a new commandment, or even if it isn't a commandment. So for now, any theories on that, we'll have to wait.
Ah, fuck me. Well, you guys are smart when it comes to this void crap. And while I can't exactly risk getting involved with this kind of stuff lest I end up, well, getting myself hurt or worse. Trying to experiment with it.
It is volatile.
I'll have to leave this in your hands.
Indeed. You did good.
Good how?
You're alive. And still you. That's, I'd say, a success in my book.
He tried to assault you, burned your eyes, showed you things you would not want to see. But as Bianca says, you're still left standing. As bitter as it is, it's a victory. As Lloyd said, you will fail. You will be defeated. You will get hurt. And as well, others will also get hurt at times. But as long as everyone is alive and still sane, it's a victory.
It's less of an individual fight and more of a mental war. The
Indeed.
objective is to come back on the other side of it with your mind at least somewhat intact. As long as it comes out unbroken, you live. At least, that's the way I view it. It's gonna suck. It's gonna hurt like hell. At least that's my guess. But
We are speaking in circles.
yeah, we are.
Let's see if we can move you to a wheelchair. There's one coming in.
Just, if you ever want to talk stuff over, let me know.
Here we go.
God, I have a lot more work to do if I'm gonna be a therapist.
There's also time for everything. For now, their physical recovery is more, and there is holes in their memory for one reason or another. So for now, when they're ready, we'll speak more on it.
Got it.
Do you think those two are busy?
I can get them.
Oh, I wish to check on them as well.
I keep Magnus here. We'll be back in the bed.
That's up.
Greetings. How are you holding up?
We were discussing things, but we're doing fine.
I imagine.
I had to stave off Bianca's assault of questions and theories.
Appreciate
Indeed.
it.
Which I hope they're not going on our tandem again. They're not speaking in circles.
It'll happen eventually.
I see. Tape it is then.
No,
I'll
please.
handle it. Leave it to me.
That was Magnus.
Weakened. Both in body and mind. But she's still herself and she's still alive. Whether or not she will remember or whether our other void energy is blocking her memories, that is for us to later find out. Suffering a concussion as well as blood loss, it's hard to tell whether or not it's, I would say, more natural rather than void interference.
Fair enough.
We can leave you two here, but
It's
I think they're ready to leave this confined space.
Yeah.
I'll have a room prepared for them to stay here. It is better than the med bay. And it is isolated, so the children as well as the crew bros are not going to bother them.
Right. Right.
Same goes for you.
Yeah. Nonetheless, Eagle's opening, so probably should get to that.
I will not be going.
Alright.
Now
I
then, you
s-
take care then. Right?
I tried to stay strong at least for them, but I am still suffering a lot of damage.
You've done a lot.
Take it
Lad,
easy.
so you deserve your own rest.
Indeed. I will always say that I am busy. I don't need them worrying about me and my very much superficial wounds in comparison to theirs.
And I appreciate all you've done. So,
Indeed. I do hope. Never mind. Ever since entering that realm, I feel a part of me still rattled, agitated.
I can imagine. Don't exactly know what exactly you guys went through, but must have been something.
Foreign void were interfering. And I'm not gonna lie, it almost felt like it was Rata getting riled up. If it weren't for Lance, I
I can't talk,
probably
there's a
would
dog
have.
barking.
Take as long as you need, right?
Indeed.
Good.
Oh, come on. We're gonna go. Shall I get the guys the others? Can't keep them away.
Indeed.
We'll make sure that mask stays on for now.
It's more a mess that I'd rather want to drop finally.
Let's be real.
Metaphorically speaking.
I know. Until he's ready, we won't know. He has been getting weaker though.
I know. And I think I know why. I've noticed it.
We'll talk this another time. Let's not keep them waiting. I'll let you keep an eye on that in that sense.
I'm not even sure you should be telling you guys. That's...
He's been through a lot. The last time he was able to talk was Syndicate. And you know how that went.
Except it's not entirely true.
But now we will see. We can't force it off, or it will be bad.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Understood.
Is Natalia still back there?
Yeah, they were tragic. I say a little bit.
He told me a few things after the swarm mission, as well as we connected. I ended up in a mindscape of his.
So you're no who we're talking to.
Fumi.
I like to believe yes. He, however, has struggled to believe that himself.
He's not right. And he knows it.
Trauma. Let me put it this way. But this needs to stay between us. The way things are looking. When gave Magnus a literal part of Foamy from Minori. That part is now dead. It's gone.
He told me as well.
The one we are now talking to. It's the same personality that was split from Fuminori back when he was in captivity under Yarrow. The one who calls himself Seven.
That...
He has been years now.
That I
Been
wasn't
acting
aware
the
of.
way... Yeah. He's been, for all these years now, acting the way Seven believed Fuminori is acting. But for me, there is no distinction between Seven and Fuminori. Seven was just as much a part of Fuminori back then as it is now. And I don't know how to help him. I've been trying to make him understand what I mean. Even with given example back then, the way he acted back then as Seven, the way he acts now, there's very little distinction. Where's the line between Seven and Fuminori? In my eyes, the line does not exist. But he doesn't believe so. There still is the issue of part of him being gone. I don't think either of us can have the abilities to recover it.
No, but it lies in nature to adapt, even if a part is ripped off. Or sometimes
He's done
added.
so many a time. And I know that he is capable of it. But everything is just too much for him currently, and I wish I'd know how to help him.
It seems I might be a bit rude in stepping in more. It's difficult when it comes to void-related things. But maybe as another voidling. He's too focused on Magnus to really care about anything else. I suppose it's up to us to make sure he doesn't truly forget about himself.
Yeah. It's all I can do. The rest of the stuff is kind of up to them. Both of them. The main thing is we need to keep an eye on Magnus. If he ever succumbs to the hunger of the void, I don't know what happens.
Seems like she turns into a beast.
Yeah. Where have I heard that story before? You tell me.
I suppose there's a little monster inside all of us.
Yeah. I guess best thing I can do now is help him keep up the cover he wants to keep up.
Well, I would do that as well. But if I have him away from Magnus, I'm going to be a bit rude about things. I am also a medic, so I suppose that is what I do.
I guess so. Come on. Let's not keep them right before we go. Did Magnus mention anything else? Where they ran off to or anything?
They have no memory, which is why I surmised that the concussion as well as blood loss might have caused her to forget. They were at death's door when we found them. That or the other void entities actively blocking it, but as I stated to everyone else, they need to recover before we do anything. Their right arm, however, is completely useless for now.
Do me a favor. Ask Noxie who he was talking to. Who asked about Magnus.
Understood.
Granted, this is mostly my paranoia speaking.
Ah, you and me both.
That's about it. Yeah.
Well, then it seems like I am going to have tea time with Nox. It was some time ago.
I'm sure the old man appreciates it.
Frederick, you get a text from Bianca.
Hmm.
I'm taking Magnus to IKEA to get a blahage. This is important.
Get me a hot dog too. Send.
Thumbs up.
Love you.
Heart emoji.
I guess they're in IKEA.
Ah, I see.
They're getting a blahage, and they're bringing me a hot dog.
I see. Well then, you take care. And
You as
remember, I am busy with things. My wounds
Of
are...
course.
They're not dangerous, but I need to recover. And they...
That reminds me. Give me your link pearl real quick. You see like a bunch of magic circles surround it, and it looks like he's recoding a certain part of it so non-magic users can use it. There. I've given this function to myself, Magnus, and now you as well. With this, once reactivated, you can see from my eyes. I
see.
suppose an additional pair of eyes alongside your drones should something happen could be useful.
The drones are mostly medical. They don't really record unless an emergency happens. Think of it like a short-term
enough.
memory, and they won't save it unless they need to.
Got it. I'll be contacting you if something's happened and I feel like you should see it.
Understood.
Right. I'll be heading to Windchime then.
Indeed. You take care. And take care of the others as well.
Of course. I'll see you there. Or, well, when I'm back, I guess.
Indeed.